NBC News and the art of missing the entire point, a masterclass in insensitivity. So NBC News decided to dive into the New Jeans legal drama and figured, hey, what's the best way to get people talking? Oh, I know, let's toss in footage of actual tragedies and compare them to a business dispute. Bravo, NBC. If tone-deaf reporting were an Olympic sport, you'd be taking home the gold. Let's break this down. New Jeans is in a legal spat with Adore, their label over management issues, contracts, and the CEO leaving. Cool. It's messy, but that's the K-pop industry for you. Now, enter NBC News, who apparently thought it was a genius move to link this corporate drama to the heartbreaking deaths of Moonbin, Sully, and Go Hara. And they didn't just reference them, they threw in actual clips, said the line artists taking their own lives, and tried to spin it like New Jeans is somehow going through that level of suffering. Are you serious? Of course, people were furious. And rightfully so. How dare you use Moonbin, Sully, and Hara's pain for this nonsense? New Jeans is not a victim of the dark side of K-pop. They're the face of luxury idol privilege. Want out of your contract? Pay the penalty like everyone else. This isn't a human rights violation. The comments were a roast fest. NBC got cooked in every language. Turns out, K-pop fans might disagree on a lot, but they're united in calling BS when they see it. And here's the kicker, New Jeans didn't just cry foul. They took it to court, filed an injunction, claimed mistreatment, harassment, abuse, you name it. But when the court asked for proof, crickets. Actually, worse than crickets, they lost. The court said nah, not buying it. And the only side walking away with the judge's nod of approval? Adore. Yes, the company New Jeans is supposedly running from. Every step of the way, the court was like, where's your evidence? Why are your claims changing? Why are you contradicting yourselves? Spoiler alert, still no answers. Let's talk about real struggles, shall we? Remember Go Hara? Sully? These weren't idols in legal fights over CEO loyalty. These were humans crushed under media harassment, invasive netizens, and a complete lack of mental health support. Go Hara was blackmailed, publicly humiliated, and abandoned by everyone, including the legal system. Sully was cyberbullied to hell and back for daring to be herself. And Moonbin's passing? Still fresh. Still painful. You want to throw those names around just to make New Jeans look more sympathetic in a contract dispute? That's not storytelling. That's emotional exploitation. Let's be clear. New Jeans is not being silenced. They are not being starved. They are not being erased from the industry. They're still charting, still in ads, still in full glam at brand deals while fighting the system from their 16th floor penthouse. Meanwhile, groups like Everglow haven't seen a paycheck in 6 years. Other idols are stuck in slave contracts. But yes, let's give New Jeans the victim crown because they don't like their company anymore and don't want to pay exit fees. So, what did NBC accomplish here? Absolutely nothing. Actually, less than nothing. They took a complicated legal issue and tried to wrap it in a trauma clickbait bow. They reduced real tragedies into convenient plot devices. They insulted every idol who ever actually suffered from the dark side of K-pop. And for what? Views? Sympathy clicks? A pat on the back from misinformed fans? Here's a tip. When you report on sensitive topics, don't make a spectacle out of someone else's pain. Especially not pain that ended in funerals. New Jeans might have issues with their label. Fine. Let the court handle it. But don't try to ride the coattails of idol tragedies to make your legal fight look deeper than it is. And NBC? Maybe next time, try not making people relive trauma just to push a headline. If you're going to talk about the dark side of K-pop, talk about what really matters: media exploitation, fan entitlement, industry pressure, and mental health. Not designer-clad idols suing their own label because things didn't go their way. This isn't bravery. It's brand maintenance with a sob story filter.